Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? My name's Aiden, otherwise known as Roland WWFC, but that's on Xbox Live. This isn't Xbox Live, it's my computer. I'm on PremierLeague.com, and essentially what this is a browser-based game where you take the role of a manager, a football manager. For those of you who don't know, it's the Premier League, the English Premier League, the biggest league in the world, in my opinion. There's obviously Spain and whatever, but you know the best league is the Premier League. Everyone knows that. And this here is my account. We're 7 weeks into the Premier League season. And what this video here is a game week 1. I'm going to go through all of the game weeks, letting you guys know how I done, what I did wrong, and break it down. So for game week 1, here we go. Just grab my notes here, a few things to go through. Firstly, this is my name. Kind of looks Polish looking, doesn't it? I'll give anyone a shout out in the comments who can tell me what this means. So there you go, there's a challenge for you. And if anyone doesn't get it by say a week's time, I'll release a video and tell you what it is. It's not that difficult. Put some thought into it, think outside of the box, and you'll get it, I'm sure. Okay then, it's coming into game week 1. This is how many points I got in total, 46. And that's the average, so I was below average for game week 1, which I'm used to. I'm alright, I'm fine, but you know, it's not a great start, let's be honest, especially considering when the top person got 104 points. Wow. Okay, let's go through my team here. In goal I had David De Gea from Manchester United. He got me 3 points. He got 2 points for playing the full 90 minutes, which is the length of a football match, and he got a point for making 3 saves. Now, as is a goalkeeper, he gets points if he makes saves. 3, he gets 1 point, and I don't know how many more extra he has to get, and then he gets extra points on top of that. If he saves a penalty, again, he gets more points. But when that time comes up, I won't go through all the pointing system, as there's quite a few, and when we come across it, I'll then explain it. Hangland, he got me a clean sheet, you see there. If you're a defender and you get a clean sheet, you get 4 points, and he also played 90 minutes, so he got me 6 points in total. Ashley Cole got me 8. And again, you see clean sheet, minutes played at the bottom there. The next thing above that, you see bonus. Now, there's obviously 2 teams playing against each other. It was Chelsea versus Stoke, as you see up there. It was a 0-0 in the end. And what they do is they take the 3 best players effectively out of that game, either it be on the Stoke side or the Chelsea side, and they give them bonus points. So the best player statistically gets 3 points, the second best gets 2 points, and the third best gets 1 point. And then you get that bonus. And as you see there, he got a yellow card. Now that's not a good thing. That means he put in a challenge which, you know, the ref didn't like, so he gave him a yellow card. That means he got -1 point. So he would have had 9 points, but because he got a yellow card, he got 1 taken away. Johnson, again, look, he got a yellow card. He played 90 minutes, so he only got 1 point. Coming down here, we got 2 points, which means he played 90 minutes. He played 80 actually, but still, if you look there, you see this little V here for Silva. He got me 9 points. Effectively what that is, that's vice captain. And you see here, the C actually means captain. Now whatever your captain gets, you get double. So you see here, Torres got 2 points, therefore it doubles to 4. Now say he got -5 points. I don't know how you can get that low, but if you say you did, you would then get -10 points. So a captain really can swing your week, whether in a positive way or a negative way. Now scrolling down to my bench, here's a big thing here. You see here these 2 players here, they play for Tottenham, and game week 1 was the week of the London Riots, and Tottenham, White Hart Lane, that's their ground, is based in North London. It was the only game to be abandoned, postponed, because of the riots. So therefore they didn't play. I put them on my bench, and there we go. Scrolling down, automatic substitutions. See here, Raphael out and Agbon Lahore in. Now Raphael, I think it was in the last training session or something like that, very late on. He dislocated his shoulder, and if I look on this, no, okay, if I look on that red dot, here he is. Picture pops up. It's all quite nice. Here we go. News: shoulder injury expected back November 5th, and this was back in the first week, so he's been out for a long time. So he got substituted in automatically because he didn't play a single minute, being injured, and Agbon Lahore came in, and he got me 2 points. So depending on which players, you put in your substitution slots, gives them priority to, if someone in your starting 11 doesn't play a single minute, they then get drafted in, and you get the points whatever they get, whether it be plus or minus. I'll just, while we're here, just talk about this down the side. See here, this kit. When you start up your account, you actually get to design your own kit, colours, whether you want stripes or hoops or whatever. It's quite a nice touch. I kind of like it. I thought I went for almost like a Celtic thing going here with green. Quite liked it. Scrolling down here, these are this is rather the league I'm in. It's the Chairboys League, which is the Wycombe Wanderers league. I'm 53 overall. That's with the 7 weeks, and as we go through the other weeks, you'll see why I'm that low. And this here is my sort of stats, which you can sort of define me, as it were, and it compares to people of a similar nature. So Arsenal fans. Now, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm a Wycombe fan. But as this is the Premier League, my granddad's an Arsenal fan, was an Arsenal fan, and you know, I'm a big fan of the way they're passing. They've not been playing too well this season, but hopefully Wenger will turn it around for them. To say, I live in England, so that's where I rank in England. You know, quite a few people ahead of me, and there's some more stats there which are rather irrelevant. Oh yeah, one big thing I missed out. All these players, you have a budget of £100 million to spend. Now, if you effectively don't spend 100 million, you get to keep it in your bank, but the limit is 100 million. Now, each player is worth different amounts of money, so it kind of, you have to mismatch. You can't have all the best players, and because you won't have enough money effectively. So it's kind of a balance between, you want this player, however your friend wants a different player worth slightly more, but he has to compensate in other areas. So it's kind of tactical that way, and it's really good to play your mates and see who's got the best football knowledge. So that's a roundup of week 1 in fantasy football. Stay tuned if you want to see game week 2. I'll go through all the game weeks, and I'll also show my team selection for game week 8, which is the up and coming game week. My name's Aidan, otherwise known as Roland WWFC.